Baylor baseball did pick up a transfer last night, and I apologize for the down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. It is UT Arlington outfielder Cade Dodson, and I know it says outfielder on there, but he actually played in the infield, in particular second base, in his lone season at UT Arlington. And when you go to Baseball Reference, it does say second baseman, left fielder, and right fielder. He's from Gunter, Texas, where he attended Gunter High School. And he throws right-handed while bats left. 5 foot 10 inches tall, 170 pounds. If you recognize the last name, his dad actually played at Baylor, and that's Jeremy Dodson. From 1996 to 1998, before he got drafted by the Kansas City Royals. And to give a little bit more background about Cade Dodson, he was named to the District 11 3A Hitter of the Year as a senior. Now I'm going to go to the stats. He actually started 51 games out of 53 played. 324 batting average, 479 slugging percentage, 387 on base percentage, 69 hits out of 213 at bats, 45 runs were that he was on. He did score. 16 of those hits, by the way, were doubles, 1 triple, 5 home runs. Maybe that number improves. 28 RBIs. He did have 20 bases on balls and 3 hit by pitch, 36 strikeouts. Hopefully that number gets down some. Granted to a double play twice. 2 sacrifice flies, 6 sacrifice hits. He did steal 16 bases out of 19 attempted, so clearly the guy has speed if he could do that consistently. Fielding wise, 963 percentage. Of course, you want to get close to 1.00 as much as possible. And all this, 90 putouts, 142 assists, 9 errors. And I know Baylor baseball has lost some guys to the transfer portal. Some of them a few of them didn't even make the roster, while others did, and one of them didn't even play down the stretch for whatever reason. And that's Carson Bailey. And for what, if it's off the field stuff, then that's why he didn't even play. That raises a red flag to me. And I know there's Jack Little. He was a big, could have been an impact player at Baylor, but injury his first year at Baylor. And then last year, he had a good start, but he eventually got benched because of his batting percentage was really bad. At that point, 8 for 42 at one point during that stretch at the very end of the year. And they even lost the guy that backed him up, too, as well. So, you got to be better in first base anyway. You got to be better defensively. We all know that. And in defense in general, you got to be good too, and because you cannot leave your pitchers out to dry, especially if they're doing their job. Of course, the offense does need to step up as well. It does. You can't deny that. And I know they technically lost one other pitcher, but that could have been an impact guy. But at the same time, he's not irreplaceable, an all Big 12 guy. All freshman team a few years ago when you lost try to remember his name and all this. And I know I did a video about this. He went to Georgia. Kobe Branch. Yep. That's who I'm referring to. It's not like that situation. Right there, it's not. So you get the whole point. It's kind of like a mixed bag in terms of some of the guys didn't even make the roster and they redshirted. They're gone, or if they played, they didn't play hardly play, or if they did, they were going to try to upgrade and all this. And technically, I know you do have some freshmen / JUCO guys coming in, and this is technically the first transfer portal commit as well. Yes, I get they added a JUCO guy, and that's Odessa College infielder Robert De La Garza, and I did his stats, like on a Baylor Facebook, multiple Baylor Facebook groups, like what he did at the JUCO level, and he even put that on his Twitter, aka X, in a post. If y'all want to look at that, so that's an impactful guy right there. And I know you got JUCO and incoming freshmen that are good, but they're not like proven at the Division I level. That's the thing, and all this. So don't be shocked if they add more guys to any of those positions to upgrade or give depth. Of course, you gotta have pitching as well. They did lose a few guys, but the way you'd see about the MLB draft for those guys that do have another year of eligibility left. But unless they already decided, we're moving on anyway, regardless. But you get the whole point right there. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens from here. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Course ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So remind this course, like video, comment video, really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well. So basically, and not only, it could be like any other position, honestly, and in terms of like the fielding positions or even pitcher. And you also got to keep in mind about the roster limit. Like, you got to have that in mind because of the new house settlement situation, and you got to announce the roster by December. So we'll have to wait and see as well on that, and which guys are going to redshirt while other guys are going to be on the roster, and what the injuries look like and all this.